Hello ladies and gentlemen, my name is Aiga and welcome to my channel Heart Notes, where I talk about all things perfume. Today I'm going to show you 9 perfumes that I'm planning on wearing in September. So 9 perfumes, 1 month, so that pretty much gives me 3 to 4 days for each perfume, which I think is quite decent. So you get a good wear out of each one. You don't have to stress out about not using some of the perfumes that you have selected because you've just selected too many. So I think 9 is the perfect number. Now I have divided these into 3 categories. There's going to be sweet, fresh, and just general perfumey type of perfumes. And then in each category I'm having 1 designer perfumes and 2 sort of brand celebrity perfumes, so a bit more affordable. So yeah, let's just dive into it. Let's start with the sweet category. So in the sweet category, once again, I'm talking about Sarah Jessica Parker's Stash Unspoken, because honestly, I just love this perfume so much. I can't shut up about it, seriously. It's so good. I can't believe this isn't talked about more. It's a sweet, gentle, very feminine, and I would say a unique scent as well. For the celebrity perfume market, this really stands out. I think it's brilliant. It's very affordable too. It is very cozy, perfect for the cold weather. I think any age group can wear this perfume. There's a nice sweetness from tonka bean, the nice honeysuckle and peony, a little bit of freshness in the opening. It's a gorgeous perfume. If you can get your hands on it, your nose on it, smell it first, of course. But in general, I think a lot of people would really love this perfume. As you can see, I've put quite a big dent in it already. I wore this a lot in the beginning of the year, so I'm happy to return back to it, especially when the days get a bit colder, which I hope they will, because I'm just sweating so much right now. It's kind of ridiculous. Okay, so the next one that we have is Fantasy by Britney Spears. Now, I am halfway or even a bit more than halfway through this perfume. I wore this a lot at home, like a year, maybe 2 years ago, which is when I spent most of this perfume, but I think I just want to finish it. And it would be nice to finish it by the end of the year. So I think I'm going to wear this at home again a lot. Now, everybody and their mother knows about this perfume. It's a kiwi cupcake perfume, super sweet, a little bit kind of youthful, but I'm youthful at heart, so I don't mind. But it's a sweet perfume and I like sweet perfumes, so listen, I'm not a snob, so I'm gonna be wearing this in September as well. I don't think my husband likes it though, but you know, he's survived the first half of the bottle. I'm sure he'll survive the next half as well. Now the next one in the sweet category, we have Gucci Bloom Intense. This came out in, I want to say April, May, something like that. Now this is a different type of sweet. If the previous 2 ones were kind of cozy, soft kind of sweet, this one is quite sharp. There's pear and mandarin orange in the opening, but predominantly this is a white floral perfume. But surprisingly it is kind of sharp, which I'm guessing is coming from the patchouli and the moss. There is coconut stated in the notes as well, but I don't really sense it. But yeah, this will be a great sweet perfume again for cold days, and I really love the packaging as well. For it being cold intense, as I said in my review video about this perfume, it's not really that long lasting, which is not great, especially for the price point that this was. I would say this lasts just as long as the 2 celebrity scents that I just mentioned. So that's that, but I guess it does smell more expensive. But I mean, I don't think that justifies that this was like 95 pounds for a 50 milliliter bottle. So yeah, that's that. If you can hear a child screaming, that's not my child, that's somewhere else for the neighbors. Just an FYI. Right, then we move on to the perfumey perfumes category, and the first one I have here is by Rihanna, and this is Rebel Fleur Love Always. I have almost finished this. You can just see where the line is there for the liquid, so not much left. So I would love to finish this as well by the end of year. This is also perfect for cold days. This is a very kind of thick, syrupy perfume. There's quite a bit of patchouli in this, but it is sort of sweet. Now, I don't know why fruity is the first accord that's put in on Fragrantica for this perfume, but I don't get fruitiness at all. To me, it really is just a sweet patchouli scent. And a nice one at that, especially for the price point. This is a cheapie but goodie. Obviously, a lot of people have already talked about this perfume, and it definitely deserves the praise. I wore this a lot in autumn last year or 2 years ago. I was mainly wearing a black turtleneck, which is what I associate this perfume with. Yeah, Rebel Fleur, love always. Now the next one in the perfumey category, we have M by Mariah Carey. Also super popular perfume for a reason. It's a cheapie and a goodie. Once again, she knocked this out of the park. For the price point that it has, I think you can get this for 20-25 pounds for the big bottle, and it is brilliant. I see this as a grown woman's perfume, but not dated, not vintage, just very womanly, very kind of serious, which I really love. As you can see, I've put quite a nice dent in it as well. And my liquid has turned to very sort of dark amber color, even though it came pretty much clear when I bought it a couple of years ago. Now in the notes we have C notes, which is kind of unusual, together with marshmallow, also an interesting combination to say the least. In the base there's incense, amber and patchouli, which I think makes it the sort of serious perfume that I like to call it. Makes it the serious perfume that it is. So yeah, I'll definitely enjoy wearing this. It comes off to me as a little bit sort of standoffish, kind of the cool one for some reason. It's definitely not like a cozy, cuddly type of perfume. So yeah, that's M by Mariah. Right, the next one is Decadence by Marc Jacobs. I'm planning to wear this for a wedding. We are going for a wedding in September. We are flying with the baby, which is just having me absolutely terrified. He's just 3 months old, so it should be fun. But we are going to the wedding. I'm gonna be wearing a dark green dress with like long sleeves, and it's sort of a maxi dress. So, oh, and a dark green velvet. So I think this perfume will be just perfect for that. I'm gonna go for the whole gothic type of theme, I'm guessing. This perfume to me is also kind of gothic. As I've said before, I kind of imagine a witch wearing this perfume because it's sort of earthy, smoky, kind of a tiny bit sweet, which makes it feminine, but the freshness and the greenness makes it very mysterious. I really love this perfume. And I'm so sad that they discontinued it, but at least here in the UK, in the reselling sites like eBay or Vinted, you can find this quite easily. So if you still want to get it, you can. I'm super happy that I found this bottle, and for a pretty good price as well. So yeah, I'm gonna be thoroughly enjoying wearing this perfume because I don't think I've worn this out since I got it. But yeah, a nice dark, sort of fresh but dark perfume at the same time. Decadence. Right, next up we have the fresh category, and the first one in it is Calvin Klein Into You. I adore this perfume. I think it's brilliant. Again, this is such a cheapie, but such a good perfume. It's so super fresh, so citrusy, but there's a sweetness from the amber and the vanilla in the base, and it's gorgeous. I really love this perfume. It kind of pulls a little bit masculine, which I enjoy as well. So this is just right up my alley. This is excellent for really hot days. So I'll be enjoying this very soon because it's still super hot in here. And yeah, this is quite a popular perfume. A lot of people talk about this, and I'm glad that they did, because otherwise I don't know if I would have paid attention to it. But I've used quite a lot. This is the 100 milliliter bottle, and if you can see where the liquid is moving now, I probably used like 20-30 already of it. So yeah, Calvin Klein Into You. Right, next up in the sweet category we have Carolina Herrera Good Girl Blush. This came out in springtime as well, I believe in March, February, maybe March. Yeah, so this is the sweetest out of the fresh scents that I have here. It has the refreshing citrusy opening from the bergamot, but in general this, in a while, it just settles into quite a soft and powdery type of perfume. It smells what it looks like. Light pink is the perfect color for it. It is an excellent perfumey spring and summer perfume, if you know what I mean. It's not like, oh, citrusy, super refreshing, almost smells like an air freshener. It is refreshing, but it is a perfumey refreshing type of scent, if you know what I mean. Sweetness from the vanilla, very sort of rounded from the almonds and the peony. It's a beautiful scent, yeah. And the last one I have here is Brilliant White Diamonds by Elizabeth Taylor. Now, I've not seen anybody talk about this perfume, but she has a lot in her line actually. And a lot of them are quite fresh scents as well. Now this is, again, super citrusy, very refreshing, but it comes off sort of elegant, or elegant and classy. It's a white floral perfume with a mandarin citrusy opening, but there's rose in it, and the rose is, I think, might pull just a little bit vintage. It's not like a just baked fresh rose, the flower, it's like something that has a rose scent, if you know what I mean. So yeah, it's citrusy but kind of serious at the same time. But yeah, this is a nice perfume as well, and again, this is very affordable. All her perfumes in Elizabeth Taylor line are super affordable. So yeah, that's Brilliant White Diamonds. So yeah, that's it for my September perfumes. I hope you enjoyed the video. Let me know what you plan on wearing in September, if you have any categories as well, and let me know your thoughts on the perfumes that I have mentioned. So yeah, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!